they could start reducing the black male population within 10 to 20 years. A black female, by the time she's 35, has 4 children, usually 2 females, 2 males. This is just average. And you had black families that had many children before the 1970s. You had black families that, like you have people today talking about, well, black people wouldn't be so poor if they didn't have 4 and 5 children. Well, black people used to actually have 12 children, and they had houses, cars, and all kinds of stuff. They still got by, and some of them put them children through college, all kinds of things. So clearly the data does not back you up on that when it comes to your claims about the number of children. But you had an average of black females have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. And the goal is to get the boys to be non-productive and non-reproductive. Okay, so if you want a black male to be non-productive, you have to distract him. If you want him to be non-reproductive, you have to use one of those 3 methods that they used during the slave trade. You have to either injure his male parts, which is harder to do now that they are not in the slave trade, the physical slave trade. So that was sort of phased out for the most part. But they were left with the other 2, which is to get him into the prison industrial complex before he produces a child. If they can get him into the prison industrial complex before the age of 14 or 16, then they will prevent him and keep him in there for at least 25 to 30 years. They will prevent him from reproducing. Okay, that was what the committee determined based on the statistics they had. But what you see when you're looking at the black population is you see a 13-head dragon. You see 13 different methods being used at the same time to control, not wipe out. Remember, they still need Negro labor. They're not trying to wipe out the black population. They need that Negro labor. What they do on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis is make sure that the black population stays at a minimal level, okay, enough to sustain the labor needs that whites have, but not enough for blacks to populate the lands like they once did. That's their goal. If you look at your communities, as people are leaving your community, as you're losing people to violence, you're losing babies to abortion, you're losing all these different things that are affecting these 13 different things that are affecting the black population, you see that your communities are being left with less and less black people. As your communities are left with less and less black people, they have less power to fight with. They have less power to protect their communities. They have less power, less political power, less economic power, all kinds of things. So yes, it does affect you.